Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann Resonance Report for Saturday, May 31st. It's the last day in May, y'all. All right, so after yesterday's big push of nice white new energy, we are back into that mixed energetic pattern. This is white energy with a red halo around it. This is what I call a mixed bag, and this is the hardest type of energy for me personally to work with. Reason being is we've got a push of white energy that brings inspiration and ideas, feelings of wanting to move forward and do things, along with a halo of red release around it. That for me, that makes my body tired. My body's working to release energy it's been holding on to and pushing that out, physically making my body tired. So for me, this type of energy is a very mixed bag. This type of energy affects you a lot like it does me. You may not have slept very well because it started about midnight, right about here, Central Time, and has been going strong ever since then. Like I said, this is kind of a mixed bag. It brings both inspiration and release. Depending on where you are and what you are working on, one may affect you more than the other. One is not right or wrong. It just depends on you and where you are in your journey. I do find that sometimes this affects me more intensely than others, and usually it's when I'm working on letting go of some triggers. So it just depends on you and where you're going, but everybody's different, so don't get tangled up in how I'm feeling. How are you feeling? I will also tell you that last night my notifications for solar weather were going off like crazy. I am very impacted by solar flares. Physically in my body, I am impacted. What it feels like to me are like these brain zap feelings and a fuzzy feeling in my head, almost as if I've taken cold medicine and I can't quite connect to my physical body. Last night we were getting a ton of these flares, and I woke up this morning very much with that disconnected, floaty feeling. So if you're feeling that way, it could very much be related to the solar winds and the flares that we've been getting. It'll pass. I have found for myself that grounding as naturally as possible has been very helpful. Putting my bare feet on the ground really helps to pull down some of this energy. But again, it depends on you, what you're doing, and what works for you. In meditation this morning, it was all about recognizing where I need to stop trying to control things that are out of my control, and reminding me that the more I try to control something that's out of my control, the more I'm going to feel out of control. I mean, I know I've said that word a lot, but it's really true. There's a lot going on in the world that you literally can do nothing about. And when you put your attention on those things, it feeds that sense of not being able to help yourself and helplessness. This is not necessary, friends. My guides are asking us to let go of those things that we cannot control and turn our attention to those things that we can control. The things that help us feel better, help us to feel grounded and connected to our higher selves, our meditation, or whatever it is. Now is the time to really connect to that, because the outside world is going to make you feel unsure of yourself. The only place you're going to get confirmation that you're okay is on the inside. So turn inward, friends. Inward is the word. And here are our cards for today. So my guides are asking us to let go of that control on things that we literally can do nothing about. It is a trick to tell us that we can control these things, or to make us feel like we have to try to control things that are out of our hands. My guides are asking us to see things through a new light, recognize what you can and cannot control, and move in the direction of things you can actually work with. This not only opens you up to a new horizon, but makes a deeper connection to your higher self, because you're turning inward for the truth of the situation. In return, this helps to open a new beginning, putting you in the spotlight and the driver's seat for your own journey. But it begins with letting go of those things that we're holding on to and trying to control that are literally out of our hands. It's going to be a really beautiful day here in Illinois, even with some smoke from the wildfires in Canada. Are you ready to start your day? Because I am, friends. Let's do this. Take a nice, big, deep breath in and release. Drop your shoulders and just remind yourself that today is a great day. It's just getting started. Listen to all those birds. What a beautiful day. What are you going to do to embrace today, friends? How are you going to make your day feel better for you? I don't know, but I hope you do something, because today's a great day. It's a great day.